49er faithful. Is Brock Purdy the best quarterback in the NFL right now?
I'm a 49er. I bleed red and gold. I've been faithful since I was 2 years old. We about to start quick and count another ring. Being a 49er mean I'm a 49er.
49er faithful, it is I, Filmo Trev, coming to you live. And today is a very, very, very special live because it's Christmas Eve. Yes, it's Christmas Eve, and I'm coming on here to talk with y'all because you know what? It's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do. And I want to get right into it. I want to talk about something very, very direct, very, very detailed. I want to know this right now. I do. I want to know, is Brock Purdy the best quarterback in the NFL right now? That's the question. Really. Is Brock Purdy the best quarterback in the NFL? I think so. Like, truthfully, I think Brock Purdy really is the best quarterback in the NFL. Let me tell you why. He is literally thrown. I'm pulling up his stats right now. Hold on. Brock Purdy right here. Brock Purdy's thrown for 1,700 yards, 17 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Now, the one thing that we do know about Brock Purdy going to throw an interception. He going to give you one. He going to give you at least one interception a game. Okay? So, with that being said, I truly do think this is going to be different. But you know what? I like this. How do I say? I like this new look of the 49ers. Something's different. I don't know what it is. I don't know what they're saying, but I really do feel that something's different about Brock Purdy. Okay? This offense was on all cylinders. All cylinders. I don't know why, but the offense just looked pretty. For the first time in a long time, this offense was pretty. Like, it was dynamic. It was show-stopping. It was everything I really thought that this offense could have been the whole time. But you know what? It's whether here or there. We got it rolling. Faithful. Lean, what it do, brother? How are you doing? I'm trying something new with these cameras, so forgive me if I'm looking down, I'm looking up. I'm trying to get everything right. So let me know if everything's looking right, okay, and on point. So with that being said, QBR is 75.8, completion 68, passing yards 1737, and 17 touchdowns. That's phenomenal. And I have been one of the biggest people talking about how I love Mac Jones because I felt like Mac Jones was doing a phenomenal job. But it's something about Purdy and the way he's mobile with his feet. He's unstoppable right now. This is going to be the real test for the San Francisco 49ers. Can this keep on going? Can it? I think it can. I truly do think that this can keep on going, and I'm looking to see how this offense is going to look on Sunday. Now, I need someone to drop in the comments to let me know, what will the weather be like in Santa Clara on Sunday? Is it going to be rainy? Is it going to be cloudy? What is the weather going to be like in this game against the Chicago Bears? Because that will determine everything, ladies and gentlemen. How the weather is in this game will determine everything, okay? Now, we do know that Christian McCaffrey already has 1,000 yards rushing on the season. So I'm telling y'all right now, do not be surprised. And if you are a person that's on Prize Picks, guess what? Take Christian McCaffrey for receiving yards. That's my only take I'm giving y'all. That's the only thing I'm telling y'all. Take him for the receiving yards. It'll be the best thing you could do is to take him for the receiving yards. Okay? You got to take him for the receiving yards. You have to. It's a must. It's a must because guess what? I'm telling you right now, he's going to get the 1,000 for 1,000 back to back. It's right there for the taking. It's right there for the taking. And hold on, I'm going to pull it up right now. Pulling it up right now as we speak. Yeah, receiving 849 and has 1,039 for rushing. Yeah, he's going to get it. He's absolutely going to get it. Okay? So if I was the Bears, I can tell you right now, I would be king on that. I would absolutely be king on that. Sunny, 58 degrees. Oh, that's going to be phenomenal. That's going to be phenomenal. I like that. I like that a lot. That goes in the 49ers. And I'm going to tell you right now, I see Brock Purdy throwing 3 touchdowns again. I see him throwing at least 3 touchdowns because he's going to have to sling that ball to keep everything balanced. This is going to be a big game, y'all. Are y'all excited? I got to know. Are y'all excited for this game? Because I am. I really am. This is definitely going to be one of those games where everything's at stake. Everything is at stake for the 49ers. Can we do it? Can we get that number 1 spot? We can't be thinking about nothing else. All we have to do is focus on is the Bears. The Bears. Now, do you guys mind if we talk real quick about the Bears and what they have? What kind of weapons they have? Caleb Williams. Let's talk about him. USC quarterback, came from Oklahoma, went to USC, dominated, got the Heisman Trophy. Let's talk about it. 3,400 yards passing. Okay, games playing in 15, completion 285 attempts for 493 yards, completions at 57%, averaging 6.9 in the passing game. He's thrown 23 TDs and 6 interceptions. Only 6 interceptions, okay? Has given up 23 sacks. That's big. The 49ers are going to have to get to him. And it's kind of concerning. I'm not going to lie to y'all. It's kind of concerning because the 49ers struggled with a 80-year-old quarterback, Phillip Rivers. So they struggled with Phillip Rivers. How do you think the 49ers are going to do against Caleb Williams? Drop it in the comments. Smash that follow button. Let me know right now. What do y'all think about that, okay? That's kind of concerning. That's kind of concerning to me a little bit, just a little bit. That's kind of concerning. But hold on one second. Let me see if I can drop this. Can I drop this a little? No, I can't. Now, who else do we have? We have DJ Moore receiving 664 yards. He's down. That's really odd. That's the highest completion wide receiver. That means he's spreading the ball around. If Caleb Williams has 3,400 yards passing, and his star wide receiver, DJ Moore, only has 664 yards, he's spreading the ball around, which is phenomenal. You like a quarterback that can spread the ball around, and he's doing that. So that's something to also stay really concerned about. Hold on. I know we are getting the number 1 spot, and I think it's on time to win our 6th ring. Oh, my gosh. Brother Ling, I love it. This is all I want. This is really all I want, okay? I'm telling y'all right now, Lane, I couldn't agree with you more. We're well overdue for that 6th ring, okay? It's ours for the taking. Now, let's be honest here. None of us thought we were going to be here in the middle of the season. We didn't know we had this chance, okay? But this team kept on winning, and kept on winning some more. So let's be super, super thankful for how Coach Shanahan, who should get Coach of the Year, did this. Because I didn't think he was going to be here. I really did not think we were going to be here right now. I didn't. Absolutely. Trev, one thing to worry about is the Bears' defense having 21 interceptions this year. Absolutely. Here's the thing. You should definitely take Brock Purdy. If you do prize picks or any of them parlay bets thingamajiggies, Brock Purdy is going to throw an interception. He's going to throw an interception. Okay, he's known for doing that. And here's the thing. I'm going to be real honest with y'all, okay? The faithful talk, I'm going to be honest. If I was the Bears, I would be watching the game versus the Minnesota Vikings. Do y'all remember that game last year? The reason why I pick up that game to watch over the Carolina Panthers game, because Horn was not Horn. I can't think of the corner's name, was a monster. And he baited him into those coverage throws. So I wouldn't even watch that. But what I would watch is how Brock Purdy was confused playing the Minnesota Vikings last year. Okay? That's the film I would be watching and seeing those tendencies. What was confusing Brock Purdy? And I would implement that in this game. Give me your thoughts on that. What up, brother? The boss. 4,000. What's happening? What is happening with y'all? And to my people on TikTok, be sure to smash that follow button. Provide me with some of them hearts. You dig? I'm extremely happy that it's Christmas. I'm not gonna lie, extremely happy. As you see, I got my Christmas tree in the back. I'm extremely happy for the Christmas. Listen, it's Christmas time. TikTok people, what it do? Let me know how y'all doing. TK, Rock, what's good? What's good? What's good with y'all? Hope y'all having a blessed night. We talk about the 49ers. That's the conversation. We talk about the 49ers and the Chicago Bears. Let's see. Got more comments coming in. Thank you so much. I got that tree for the faithful talk. That tree is for the faithful talk. Got that for y'all. I thought I could make it a little festive for y'all. You know, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Oh! I'm not going to lie. This Bears defense is nasty. We're going to have to run the ball. We're going to have to run the ball. And the more and more I'm looking at these stats right now of their defense, the linebacker, I can't even say his name, TE. 47 solo, 48 assists, and 95 altogether, 1 sack. He has 4 interceptions. He's having a damn good year. The next person with the most is the safeties. Okay? The safeties come in next with 59, 24 assists, 83. That's Kevin. How many interceptions does he have? He has 6 interceptions, y'all. 6. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Now, their next person, who's their massive tackler, no, their corner has 5 interceptions. White. He has 5. 43 tackles. 25 assists. Okay, he's the cleanup man. Interesting. TJ Edwards, 25 and 29, 54. That's mid. No interceptions. Okay. So they really got 3 guys. They got 3 guys that can snack that ball. They only got 3. Not so bad. Not bad. MDZ, I don't think the Bears are overhyped, brother. I think the Bears are legitimately real. Looking at these stats, I think they're real. When you have your linebacker with 4 interceptions, that's some Fred Warner type shit. Like, that's legit. Safety coming in with 6 interceptions, that's legit. When you have your safety having 59 solo tackles, that means he's helping in the run. Like, for a safety right now, like, if you really want to break it down, a safety right now, a solid safety should be between solo tackles, should be between 40 and 50 solo. Everything else should be assist. But he's coming up and playing in the box. He's playing in the box. So that changes a lot of stuff right there. Make sure you guys drop in the comments. Let me know. Okay. Drop in the comments. I'm taking all comments right now. Let's have these conversations. Let's have a good time. Matter of fact, if you guys can, share the live. Let's get more people on this. Let's have a great conversation about the 49ers. Great conversation. Bang, bang, Niners. Let's go. Win. All the way home. Yeah, baby. Love y'all. 49ers will be. I love y'all. 49ers defense is ranked number 7, and Chicago Bears defense is ranked number 11. Let's be honest here. We know what our defense is. We know what our defense is. We don't get interceptions. Okay? We don't get those takeaways. We get 3 and outs. Okay, these are young puppies that are playing outside of themselves. Let's be honest here. Let's call a spade, and let's be honest here. The 49ers are playing outside of themselves right now, okay, on that defense. Malik Williams puts up yards on their defense. Yeah, he did. But also, that game was different, though. You know what I mean? I don't know. We don't give up touchdowns. Very true. But here's the thing. We give up touchdowns to quarterbacks that are elite. And I would say this year, Caleb Williams, he kind of looks elite. He gives us some sacks from what I'm looking. He gives us some sacks, but he's elite. And the thing is this, when I'm looking at their feed, I don't get a defensive end until 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Their their 8th best player on defense is their defensive end, with only 30 tackles and 14 assists. That's not good. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, that's not good. A defensive end, like a star defensive end right now, should be in that 50 to 60 range, if not more. Like, I'm talking about all over the place. So that's not elite. That's not elite, in my opinion. And that's Sweat. I don't see when it comes to sacks. Hold on, let's see. 30, 14, 44 with 9.5 sacks. He gets the sacks. He gets that for sure. He definitely gets that. The Bears are a worthy opponent. Absolutely. They're definitely a worthy opponent. But here's the thing. They belong. And that's what I'm saying. This is going to be a shootout game. Do not think for 1 second that this is going to be all about run the ball. This is going to be passing. It's going to be passing. So if you do prize picks, I'm telling you right now, take Brock Purdy for 3 touchdowns. He's going to have to. If we're going to win this game, it's going to be through the air. It's not going to be running the ball. I'm just going to be honest with y'all, okay? Just got to be honest with y'all. It's going to be about passing the ball. Caleb got a 58% passing rating. But you got to remember, 2 to 3 of those games was against Cleveland, cold. Green Bay, hella cold, okay? And then playing back in Chicago, hella cold. So I really can't really decipher all of that because of where he's playing at, okay? Those ratings can sometimes fool you because it doesn't actually put in there where they're playing at, okay? Cleveland, it snows hella. Chicago, it snows hella. They're not playing in indoor facilities all the time. They're not playing in perfect climate like the San Francisco 49ers on the West Coast. That's just a given. Can Luke Farrell do a better job than he did in the Monday night against the Colts? Shit, I hope so. But here's the thing. The tackles for the Colts are elite. I'm going to keep it being with y'all. The Colts have an elite offensive line. I don't know what's going on with their running game, but the Colts are normally nice. They nice with it. So I don't know what was going on. I really don't know what was going on. Brock went into Cleveland cold ass, but it wasn't snowing. It wasn't on like it was cold, but it wasn't snowing. I can tell you from somebody myself, I've played in Michigan. I've played in Cleveland. I've played in Chicago. It's cold as hell, okay? And then that snow, and then it gets between your shoulder pads and your shoulder blades and the crack of your ass, and it starts to sweat. Hell nah. I don't wish that on no man. If you've never played in the snow, you don't know what it's like. And I can tell y'all right now, it is fucking horrible playing in the snow. It's horrible. It is horrible. We had to play Central Michigan, okay? And I'm talking about just warm-ups. I started sweating. And I'm like, why does it feel weird between my shoulder pads and my compression shirt? Because, you know what I mean? I'm on the line. So, you know, I ain't wearing no t-shirt up under, all that kind of stuff. So I got my arms out. I'm feeling real beastie. And I feel that sweat trickle down to the crack of my ass. And I feel that wind chill with the snow. I said, hell no. I'm putting Vaseline all over my ass, my back, everything. I'm not doing it, coach. No. I am a tropical Negro. I can't do it, coach. Can't do it. Didn't do it. Nope. I layered up. And then guess what? It got worse. Why? Because now I got hella layers and I'm sweating and it's snowing and it's wet and it's cold. And now you out there trying to tackle shit. Nah, dog. Nah. I don't wish that on no man. The 49ers have to play the Rams and the Seahawks 2 times a season. Both of them good offenses and defenses. So the 49ers are battle tested and they can take on the Bears. Okay. So let me try to explain this. Okay. I'm going to try to explain this. Yes, the 49ers are battle tested. Okay. I want the 49ers to dominate and win this game. Absolutely. At the same time, I'm being honest with y'all. The Bears are not going to come in and just fold because we're the 49ers. Okay? This is the biggest game of Caleb Williams' career is right now. And he plays with a certain arrogance and a certain ego. I'm telling y'all right now, it's going to be a high-scoring game. Combined over 50 points. I'm telling y'all right now, combined, this is going to be over 50 points. They're going to score. Both teams are going to score. Don't be surprised if the first quarter, it's 0-0. Got to open up, got to see what's going on. It's going to be like a boxing match, okay? The first round, you ain't going to see it much. You're just kind of squaring up, sizing up. But guess what? Second quarter, somebody going to throw that ball 25 to 35 yards. And that's going to open shit up. It's going to open it up immediately. The Niners better not fold. We can't fold. And feel free to anybody that's on here to drop in the comments. Let's have a conversation. You know what I mean? This live is all about having a conversation, chill. We vibing. Matter of fact, I'm going to do this. I like talking to y'all. So if y'all have StreamYard, and y'all want to talk to me, this is the time to do it. The information's right there. If you want to talk to me on StreamYard, the information's right there. Feel free to talk to me on StreamYard. Add it, click it, join the conversation. We have a talk. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be the game of the week. I'm surprised the game hasn't flexed to a night game. Has it changed yet? Have they said it's going to be a night game yet? What time's the game supposed to be at? The 49ers are not the Packers. The Bears not beating us with no sidekick. I like that. Hey, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. I am not mad at that at all. The 49ers have a great opportunity right now. Okay? A great opportunity. They shouldn't be thinking about the Seahawks. They shouldn't be thinking about the playoffs. They should be thinking about scheming up the Bears. That's it. No more, no less. Scheming up the Bears. How is it going to look? How is it going to feel? Okay? How is it going to feel? Okay? I'm also got to be honest with y'all. I'm very much concerned about our right tackle. I'm concerned about our right tackle. Okay? He gives up a lot of pressure. Okay? He's cheap, but guess what? We got to make sure that he has some help. Pooney. I think Pooney's been hurt this whole year, but he's been dogging it out and doing his very best. Okay? It's a 5:15 Sunday night game. Amazing. Perfect. That means all lights are on us. All lights are on us. Sunday night football. This is going to be incredible. Sunday night game. Caleb holds the ball too long. Well, we got to get the interceptions. We have to. We have to get the interceptions. That's the biggest thing. Can the 49ers get the interceptions? TikTok, I see y'all. Hey, TikTok, let's try to give me the 2,000 hearts, please. 2,000 hearts, please, and thank you. Do I believe Shanahan's a better coach than Ben Johnson? Right now, yes. Right now, yes. Right now, Shanahan is the coach of the year. If Shanahan can beat the Bears and Seattle, he's the coach of the year. He has to be coach of the year. He has to be coach of the year. You know what? We don't have a pass rush. I keep on seeing everyone talk about how the 49ers don't have a pass rush. We don't have a pass rush. We know this. That means Saleh has to be smart with the blitz packages. Okay? I like it. I don't know why we left it, but I liked it when Upton Stout was blitzing. Do y'all remember when Upton Stout was blitzing in the beginning of the year? I think we need to get back to Upton Stout blitzing. This is the perfect game, but at the same time, I don't want to see a 5'8", 150-pound Upton Stout trying to blitz a 6'5" Caleb Williams. I don't think that's going to go too well. That's just my opinion. Prove me wrong. We have to figure out a way to apply pressure. The only way to apply pressure with this team is blitzing. You got to blitz. If you live on the Eastern, it's 8:15 for the game. Matter of fact, drop in the comments. Where's everybody from? Let me know right now. Where's everybody from? I'm very, very curious. I always say I'm talking to people in California, but I feel like I'm larger than just California. Let me know where everybody's from in the comment section, okay? I want to shout y'all all out. I love y'all for supporting with me and rocking with me, okay? Bang, bang, Niner Gang Jolly. I'm from Compton, California, but I'm here in Texas. Hey, shout out Texas. Hey, Texas got the best barbecue. I don't give a damn what anybody says. I'm going to tell you, the best barbecues in Texas. Oh, we got some people from the city up on here. Yo, shout out to you. I love it. I love it. I got people from the 415 in this thing. I love it. Hold on, I'm looking down at the bottom right now. Let's see. Hey, shout out Brooklyn. Brooklyn, what up? Brooklyn, what up? I got Vegas in here. I got the city up in here. Hamilton City. Shouts out to Hamilton City. I love it. I love it. Make sure this is your first time watching me. Please subscribe. Smash that follow button, okay? We're talking about the 49ers battling against the Chicago Bears. And let's go back one more time because we have some new people in the audience right now. Christian McCaffrey's already rushed for over 1,000 rushing yards. I'm telling you right now, if you do prize picks, make sure you put in Christian McCaffrey for receiving yards. Receiving yards. He's at 849. He needs to get to 1,000. So that means he needs to get at least 100 this game or 96, 97 to be close, okay? So he got to lock that in. We got Sacktown in the building on TikTok. Shout out Sacktown. The prettiest girl I ever been with was from Sacramento when I was a kid. Any other questions? Come on, let's answer all the 49er questions, the Chicago Bear questions. And here's the other thing that I don't like about this defense. Lenore only has 2 interceptions. Can someone tell me why is that? I'm very curious to know. Why is it that Lenore only has 2 interceptions? Brock doesn't check down to CMC. He definitely doesn't check down to CMC, so that means it has to be a route made directly for CMC. And we saw Kyle Shanahan do that against the Colts. We saw that chip. We saw that. We saw it. He can do it. He can definitely do it. Hold on. I'm reading the comments right now, TikTok. Forgive me for looking down, but I'm reading comments right now, okay? On the YouTube. Notice how the Colts game, Sky Moore caught the nice pass. Look out for him. Get out more. Absolutely. I think Sky Moore is going to have another breakout game. Sky Moore is working for something big right now, okay? I like to see Sky Moore be used more as a Swiss Army knife. I know he's not as big as Debo. He's not as big as Debo. At the same time, I think the 49ers really could use him as a Swiss Army knife in this game in particularly. Because when you look at the stats for the Chicago Bears, their linebackers is eating up shit, okay? Their linebackers eating up shit. So we got to get that motherfucker to move. We have to get their middle linebacker off his pivot. And the best way to do that, put somebody in motion. Put Christian McCaffrey also in motion. Get these guys moving, fumbling and stumbling, because guess what? You put a linebacker one-on-one against Sky Moore or with Christian McCaffrey, we already know what's going to happen. We know what's going to happen. Let's put these linebackers and these safeties on skates early. The 49ers need a better secondary coach. I don't want to blame the secondary coach. I don't want to do that. Not yet. Not yet. MDZ, I appreciate the love, brother. I really do appreciate the brother. I'm trying to do my best. My goal is to get to 49,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's the goal, is to get to 49,000 subscribers on YouTube. And guess what? When I get to 49,000 subscribers, I'm going to get the Faithful Talk tattoo. Hands down. Y'all have been showing me too much love. I got to get a tattoo to represent y'all. Absolutely. And if I'm Saleh in this situation, and of course Saleh has been watching his defense, and let me go back 1 second. If I'm Kyle Shanahan and I'm watching this defense, and I'm also looking at these stats for the Bears, and I'm seeing who's their leading tacklers, I'm putting y'all in motion. There's no way in hell I'm going to let y'all just sit in the box and just eat up shit in the run game. Hell nah. Putting y'all in motion. Y'all motherfuckers going to start moving and grooving. Well, okay, cool. We're going to see how you are one-on-one. Matchup, one-on-one. Light your ass up. I appreciate all of y'all on the YouTube. I appreciate all of y'all on Facebook for always showing love to me. TikTok, y'all got any comments? I'm reading the comments right now on TikTok. My apologies. I just watched your video on how bad Brock Purdy is. Did you readjust that? Yes, I did. Hold on. We can talk about it right now. Oh, there's a couple of comments on TikTok. My apologies, TikTok. So I'm going to answer that right now. So in the beginning of the year, I was very hard on Brock Purdy. We just gave him $50 million. Okay. And when we saw him against Seattle and he got injured, I ain't gonna lie, I was perturbed. I was peeved. Mac Jones came in and did his stuck dizzle. I do believe Brock Purdy came back too early and we got smoked by the Jacksonville Jaguars, when I truly do believe in my heart, if Mac Jones was playing that game, we would have won. We wouldn't have won that game if Mac Jones was playing that game. But it is what it is. Mac Jones went on a hell of a run. I don't know. And here's the thing. I was in Houston for the Houston versus the Niners game. I was in Houston. I had front row seats. That game was so weird. It was so weird because that offense couldn't move. You could have put me at quarterback. There was nothing going to happen. Nothing. The 49ers had nothing to do. But Mac Jones kept everything together. He kept everything together. Brock Purdy came back, and what I've realized, and this is my mistake, and I didn't think about this part, so I hold myself accountable. Brock Purdy needed to get the dust out. He had to get the cobwebs out the system. Once he did that and got the cobwebs out the system, we saw what his potential is. And that's to light shit up. George Kittle had 100 yards receiving. And one thing, but I will say this, I got to be honest with y'all. The one thing I don't like about Brock Purdy, he always wants the big play. And sometimes, I would say 45% of the times, take what the defense is giving you. Like, am I wrong for saying that? Like, be honest. Take what the defense is giving to you, live to play another down, and you have Christian McCaffrey. Use him in those check downs. A little dump off, 5 yards. Oh, we got 7. Oh, perfect. Check that shit down. There's nothing wrong with checking shit down. There's nothing wrong with that. And I wish Brock Purdy would do a better job of managing his emotions and check that shit down. If he learns how to check that shit down to him, lights out. Lights out. I understand what you're saying, but Brock is the highest career passer rating ever. I got a problem with that stat line. And for the people that's on YouTube and Facebook, that's a TikTok question. I got a problem with that because, yes, but look at the coverage that Joe Montana and Steve Young had. That stat line is kind of, yeah, I can't do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not disrespecting the greats. I'm just saying that that's not a stat line that I can, die on that hill, unfortunately. I'm back into the comments. Hold on, y'all. Faithful George Pippen, what's happening, brother? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's good with y'all? Oh, we got all the real Faithful Talk people in this thing right now. What's happening with y'all? We got, okay, I'm getting back to the comments over here on YouTube. My apologies, Facebook. I see y'all. Steve Wilkes should be the secondary coach. Stop it. Stop it. No, he just got fired. He just got fired. Wasn't Caleb Williams' wing touchdown passings called back because the Bears tight end left guard were both holding Packers rush? Absolutely. But that happens on a game of football. That happens all the time. That happens all the time. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. I like this question real quick. Let's talk about it real quick because it popped up, so we got to have a conversation about it. What do I think about Shedeur Sanders? I think Shedeur Sanders is in a horrible good situation. And I really do wish he would get traded up out of there. No one deserves to be on Cleveland's team. Hell, no one deserves to be on Cincinnati's team. They have some of the most horrible ownership. And I got to be honest with you, no one wants to coach in Cincinnati. No one wants to coach in Cleveland because ain't shit to do. Ain't shit to do. Ain't nothing to do. Andy Reid, the only person who wants to coach in Kansas City. Ain't shit to do in the Midwest. Nobody wants to take the Chicago Bears job. Them is shitty places. And when I say shitty place, I know some people might live there, so I got to be super respectful. But I'm going to say no one wants to be in. Hold on one second. Let me plug this in. I don't want this to die on this while we're having this conversation. There we go. We got some juice. No one wants to be in those cities as a coach. You making, I don't know, $15 million a year. You're not trying to spend your $15 million and take your wife to Applebee's. It's not like they're real cities and they got things popping. But let's be honest here. If you're a coach of an NFL team, are you really trying to take your wife to Applebee's for a nice meal? No, you want to be in Miami. You want to be in New York. You want to be in California. You want to be in Seattle. You want to be in Houston. You want to be in Dallas. You want to be in the places where it's popping. I'm just being honest. Just being honest. Brock said that he learned from watching Mac Jones. Absolutely. I see Brock having a little more comfortability. He's owning it. He's owning it. He's owning it. And I'm not mad at that. He's owning his spot. And I love that. I love that for him. I really do. I really do love that for him. And I got to be honest with you. Green back to that Shedeur Sanders thing. How can y'all not like Shedeur Sanders as a quarterback? How can y'all not like him? He doesn't really have no weapons. Like, he has some tight ends. Don't get it twisted. The Browns got some of the best tight ends. I put them top 3 or top 4 when it comes to tight ends. But wide receivers, they ain't got shit. They ain't got shit. That offensive line is mid. It's the truth. It's the truth. Oh, I love this one. Who's worse, Raiders or Browns? I would say the Raiders have a better ownership. Raiders have a better ownership. I would much rather play in Las Vegas. Las Vegas, you can get to see a show, you know what I mean? Go see a strip club, get some, some house music, some trap music, you know what I mean? You get the hotels, you get the casinos, you get everything you want in Vegas, which is a good thing and a bad thing. It's a little mixture of both. It's a mixture of both. Chicago. Don't get it twisted. I never said Chicago wasn't beautiful. Chicago is beautiful. And they got some beautiful women too. Chocolate. That's one. Hey, number 3 chocolate city. For sure. But it's not a place where, how do I say? Like, if you're a coach and you could pick anywhere to coach, I assure you Chicago's not your first option. Now, me personally, I'd love to be a coach in Chicago. I would love to be a coach in Chicago. But not everybody's built for that type of lifestyle. It's cold. It's wet. They do got some fire restaurants. They do have some fire restaurants. I've been there. Worst franchise, hands down, has to be Cincinnati by far. I give Cincinnati a F- franchise. F-. Like F-. Cincinnati's horrible. Horrible. I mean, it's an NFL. You ain't lying, brother. Absolutely. Here's the thing. I don't think no one doesn't think that the 49ers cannot take over this game. I think everyone knows the 49ers should win this game. Okay? But here's the thing. The Bears is coming in as underdogs, and they're going to play like underdogs. That means anything and everything can happen. I'm concerned about the run, and I'm concerned about the deep ball. And I'm concerned about penalties, pass interference. I'm concerned about pass interference. I really am. I just got to be honest. I'm concerned about the pass interference and what could happen. I feel you. A job's a job. Hey, if they paying, I'm staying. Do I believe that the Browns will lose Myles Garrett? He should leave. And here's the thing. Myles Garrett really is becoming Charles Barkley of the NFL. Do y'all agree? Let me know in the comments. Do y'all agree? Myles Garrett right now is the Charles Barkley to the NFL. And it's sad to see. And because he makes so much money, he's going to have to make a decision. And do y'all want to know something? Do y'all want to know a secret? And I've been holding this back for a while. But let me know what y'all think of this. The 49ers should trade Bosa for Myles Garrett. Head up. Head up. And if they ask for, they want a first-round draft pick, give it to them. Myles Garrett for Nick Bosa with a first-round draft pick. Give it to him. Because he deserves to be on a winning tradition team. He deserves to have an opportunity to be with a team that wants a Lombardi trophy, that will get a Lombardi trophy. That's my feeling. That's my take. Give me your thoughts on that. Who doesn't love Vegas? Everyone loves Vegas. Vegas is a beautiful place. Listen, there's not a lot of places in the country where you could drive 105 miles per hour, pick up a hooker, the hooker tails on you, you pay the cops a couple dollars, they don't say nothing, they take the hooker to jail, and you go back to sleep with your wife. That's Vegas for you. Everything's possible in Vegas. Everything's possible in Vegas. But don't do that, y'all. Do not do that. That's not the life that y'all should be living. The comments is going crazy right now. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all going crazy in these comments. It's sunny and windy for the Sunday night football game in Santa Clara. I don't think that'll affect us that much. I don't think that will affect us that much. I think we should be good. I say the Jets is the worst. I say the Jets is top 5. I can name a couple other spots that's worse than the Jets. I can name some spots that's pretty bad. I don't think y'all fully thinking, but the Jets is up there too. The Giants included. What would Ocho Cinco say about that? Is Ocho Cinco getting paid? That's someone I would love to interview. I would love to interview Ocho Cinco. What's the ticket prices for Sunday night's game? Let me know in the comments right now. What's the ticket prices? Myles Garrett is easily the best defensive player in the NFL. Yes, I agree. It feels like it. It definitely does. Hey, it definitely does feel like he sold his soul to be there. I ain't gonna stunt. It really, it feel like he did to get that money. Trev, it's going to be sunny and windy. 10-mile-per-hour winds in the stadium. That'll affect us, yes. But I think the trajectory of the ball won't be a problem. It won't be a problem. Do you think Christian McCaffrey gets 100 yards rushing this game? I don't. I don't think Christian McCaffrey gets 100 yards rushing. I think Christian McCaffrey might possibly get 100 yards receiving this game. I'm backstage. Let me know what you mean by that comment right now. What do you mean you're backstage? And can you get me a pass to be backstage with you, brother? Let me know. No, the hell he didn't. You say $340 for standing tickets? Who paying $340 for standing tickets? That's crazy. That's wild. Week 17 will be a very interesting. Can't wait to see it unfold. Absolutely. Can't wait for it. Can I come on? Absolutely. Hold on. We got a special guest right now. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to add you right now, brother. I'm going to add you right now. Hold on 1 second. What up? What up? Talk to me.
Hey, what's up, the faithful talk, man? Like these final 2 games against the Bears and the Seahawks, we gotta win these games. If you want to get a number 1 seed, we gotta win both these games. Like we can't lose. We can't. We already took down the Colts already. We blew the Colts out already. We gotta blow the Colt. We gotta blow the Bears out and the Seahawks. I mean, you gotta win. I mean, like, these games, everything's on the line right now.
Everything is on the line.
Is on the line. They got to win these 2 games. You think they're going to win these 2 games? Because I know many of my friends were saying that the Niners are not going to win all 3 games. They took down the Colts. I mean, they potentially could win all 3. Because all
Let's,
my friends be saying that they ain't going to win all 3. They took down the Colts already, so you're wrong
I
saying that they
completely
ain't going
agree
to
with
win all
you.
3. Because they already won the first game already. They blew the Colts out already, so I'm not sure what kind of thing they're smoking, man. They're smoking some crack saying that Niners ain't going to win all 3.
Listen, I truly do think that the 49ers can be first and foremost, we have to take it a game at a time. We can't even think about Seattle right now. Put the playoffs out of your mind right now. I know it's difficult to do, but you got to do that. We have to focus directly on the Bears. That's it. Nothing else matters. We can't look past the Bears. Can the 49ers beat the Bears? Absolutely. This is possible. But we have to play fundamental, consistent football, and Brock Purdy is going to have to accept a check down to Christian McCaffrey, a check down to Robinson Jr., a check down to Tangents, a check down to Juszczyk. These things have to happen for the 49ers to be successful against the Bears. And once we take care of the Bears, then we can focus on Seattle playoffs and everything else. But
So
right now,
CMC just got 1,000 rushing yards. CMC needs 151 more receiving yards to get 1,000. Then he'll be a player who's gonna have 1,000 rushing and 1,000 receiving yard seasons for CMC
I think he can do it. I
because
definitely
he
think.
needs 151 rushing yards. You think that CMC can do that? Do you
I
have
think
hope in CMC that he can surpass that milestone?
I think he definitely can. And I think Kyle Shanahan is smart enough to dial up the right plays where he'll have the opportunity to get the 1,000 receiving. He'll get the 1,000 receiving. It's just more so how's the play game, the full script of the football game. Every football game, every sports game has a script, and it's the coach's
So for
job.
me, what I like about CMC, I know he's gonna get those 151 receiving, man. But the thing I like about CMC is that when he gets the ball and he runs down the middle and he breaks for a couple of yards, like he breaks for like 50, 60 yards down the middle. You can't stop that guy, man. Brock Purdy gives him the ball and he just runs, like takes that ball and just and runs with it.
Absolutely,
That's
absolutely,
what makes CMC so dangerous, man. That's why he's such a dangerous player on the Niners, man. Like he could burn any team he goes up against.
absolutely.
CMC.
Hey, I appreciate you, brother. Hey, thank you for coming in.
That's what I like about CMC. But yeah, but we're gonna take down the Bears, man. But we got to go one game at a time. But yeah, it's gonna be a good game, man. But um, yeah, I'm thinking about going to the Seahawks and 49er game. Um, but the tickets might be expensive. So but yeah, but it's worth it. Even if the tickets are expensive, it's worth it, man. Because if they win that game, it's like don't worry about the money, bro. Don't worry about how much the tickets cost, man. Like I mean, because that's the last game, so
Spend that money.
that's really hard about like because that's the last game of the like to end. Like the Seahawks are the final game that the Niners play, so they got to win that game. So
They
you
will.
know.
They will. Matter of fact, you know what? They're going to win that game. They're going to win that game. Absolutely. Oh, I don't know what happened. Yo, I appreciate the 49 faithful for jumping in. If there's anybody else that wants to lock in, matter of fact, I feel graceful enough. It's Christmas time. I'm going to put the pace right here. Hold on. If anybody wants to talk, the floor is yours. I want to talk to all y'all. All y'all. I want to talk to all of y'all. So jump in, holla at me. Let's have a conversation, you dig? Hey, y'all. Y'all in the comments is wilding. Y'all in the comments is wilding. Yo, this is the faithful talk. That means we're respectful to all 49er faithful. Okay? Respect all 49er faithful. Okay? That's the only time I'm going to say it, but respect all 49 faithful. We all bleed red and gold. We all do. Okay? We all do. I love all of y'all. This whole season has been a playoff game. Absolutely. Hey, Pimpin', I got to be honest with you. This has been a playoff game every game. Every game has felt like a playoff game. We haven't had whoever said the 49ers have an easy road, they were lying. They were lying. It has not been an easy road for the 49ers. Every game has been a struggle. Every game has been a struggle. A really bad struggle. It's been crazy. It's been very, very crazy. Who said I was talking about your comment? I didn't see any disrespect. Nah. Hold on. I got another faithful coming in right now. Hot right now. What's good, brother? How you doing?
I'm doing good, and you?
Man, I'm blessed. Talk to me.
Okay, I think the Niners have two good, huge advantages over the Chicago Bears. When they get in the red zone, the Niners score at a high rate. I don't know if Chicago scores a lot in the red zone. They probably settle for field goals. And also, the Niners special teams unit is a lot better than the Chicago Bears special team unit. Absolutely. And that's going to be also a factor, special teams. Because there's three phases. Everybody forget that there's offense, defense, and special teams. And the Niners have been good on special teams. As you've seen in the Colts game, when they punched the ball out and got the fumble, they recovered. Sky Moore, previous to that, the Titans game, he broke one. He almost took it the whole length of the field. It's a dangerous part. And also, we got Eddie Pinheiro. So when it comes to kicking, he barely misses. He always hits. So we have advantage over Chicago Bears in those phases of the game.
Absolutely. So I got to ask you this one question then. So when it comes into the red zone, and this is what I've always said about NFL, once you get into that 10-yard box where you're in the red zone, do you think Caleb Williams has the opportunities to get the rushing lanes to actually score himself?
He does, but I think Robert Saleh's smart enough to have a scheme, a plan put in place, either have D. Winters spying him. I don't know what's going on with Nick Martin, but he's a fast guy as well, linebacker. We also got the new linebacker. Well, he's a veteran, Eric Kendricks. He's good at stopping the run. I think they're going to have.
Is he healthy?
Yeah, he
yet?
played. Yeah, he played. He played in the Colts game in the fourth quarter.
For a couple of drives though.
Yeah. He's trying to get his physical wind back, his legs under him.
Yeah.
So that's why he didn't play a lot. But they're gonna play him more because he's getting more in physical condition.
I like that. And here's the thing, though. I like D. Winters. I really do like D. Winters, but I feel like Nick Martin, for some reason, I think he might not have a high football IQ. He might look like Tarzan, but he might have the mind like Jane. You know what I'm saying? Because
he plays fast.
Not playing him.
He plays fast. He misses some tackles because he over pursues. He tries too hard.
Absolutely.
That's what happens when you're a rookie.
He feels like he's trying to prove himself still instead of recognizing he's already on the team. He just needs to play.
Exactly. And that comes with more time. That comes over time, So
couldn't agree with you more.
They're going to inch him in little by little, put him in here and there, And when you're playing against or you're playing alongside someone that's a veteran like Kendricks, it makes your job a lot easier. Bethune makes his job a lot easier. He doesn't have to feel like he has to do everything himself.
I got one more question for you, my brother. Why do you feel the 49ers and Kyle Shanahan directly does not play tangents more or call plays to tangents? Because I feel that tangents might be a better catcher and blocker than Juszczyk. Tell me your thoughts.
He's a better catcher, not necessarily a blocker, but a better catcher, definitely. They can do two tight end sets. I think that would be a smart thing to do, especially in the red zone. But that means you would have to take someone off the field. Maybe Kendrick Bourne. He's a good red zone threat. Juwan Jennings, you already know he's a beast. When they get in the red zone. Then you got Kittle. He's a beast. So it's like you have just so many people that you could put on the field and spread the ball around. So
spread it like peanut butter.
Exactly. I mean, you seen what happened when Brock got hit. And Luke Farrell was right there to catch the ball. Farrell, tight end, right behind Brock.
But here's the thing. The only reason why he was there is because he
messed the block.
He messed up.
Exactly. You know, and you seen it on the sideline too. He was pissed off about it. He knew he had messed up. You know.
Hey,
I'm also
no matter what you did, he would have had to score a touchdown to stay in the game and have everybody love him. But he had to get on the bench after that play because
he had to make up for that. Exactly. I'm surprised Kyle didn't challenge that end zone touchdown that everybody clearly saw Tom just make when he dragged his feet.
I think it was because he didn't care anymore. I truly do think it's because he didn't care anymore. I was like, we're already up. I'll just throw this ball to George. To Chris McCaffrey.
Yeah, but that was after the fact. Suppose he wouldn't have caught that. Then it would have been out of a touchdown.
That's
you see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yes, it would have been a field goal.
It was odd because everybody saw those black pellets fill up. Everybody saw those black pellets fill up. It was just odd that he did not call the challenge, but we got a touchdown the next play, which was good luck. It was good.
Yeah, the refs. I see like the refs are doing stuff spiteful. I don't know if they're doing it on purpose. They didn't call the hip drop in the Tennessee game against Ricky Pearsall. They didn't call the hip drop against Kittle. You're like, these things you need to see. These guys are doing stuff intentionally. Like they're trying to purposely hurt the 49ers.
I have my own personal feelings about Ricky P. It boggles my mind how we took him in the first round and he cannot stay healthy.
He has a small frame. He has to add more meat to his frame. He has to get in the gym. He has to get on some type of nutrition program, weight lift. His body is still adjusting to the NFL.
About that? How has his team not thought about that? Like, if that's my brother, and I'm like, bro, you keep on getting hurt. Start eating some more chicken breast. You know what I mean? Start fucking big women. Do something different.
Yeah. See, that's why Kittle's a beast. Because he can block, he can run, he can catch. He's in the gym. He works out a lot. He's not your average tight end. He's big. He's built to take on these defensive ends. Absolutely. So, I mean, when you play for Kyle, it's just like was it Dante Pettis? He was in the doghouse at one time. If you're a receiver, you have to block if you're going to get on the field with Kyle Shanahan's offense. You got to be willing to be physical. You got to be willing to get downfield, and you got to be able to grab somebody and toss them out the club.
Absolutely.
That's what Kyle likes.
I got one more before I let you go. I got one more question for you. And it's a player that's not a 49er right now, but give me your thoughts about Brandon Ayuk while we're here.
He reminds me of another Antonio Brown. He needs mental help. I think he needs to see a therapist. What I think is that leg injury messed him up mentally. I don't know if he was taking drugs while he was doing his rehab, and he had the wrong people in his circle that was giving him bad advice. But I think it kind of made him, it shifted his mind about how he sees the game of football. Maybe he knows something within himself that we don't know, the fans and the organization, that he might not be the same player as he was before, and he's scared to come out and say it and admit it, because that was a devastating injury that happened to his leg. So only he knows how his body's recovering from that. You see what I'm saying?
And here's the thing. Brock Purdy set him up for failure with that throw. Nobody talks about it, but Brock Purdy did set him up for failure with that throw.
He did. Another receiver along the lines of what Brandon Ayuk, the one that left Kansas City and went to Miami, and he twisted his knee. I forgot his name.
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill. We don't even know if his career is over. We don't know how he's going to come back from that injury.
I don't think he should. After your leg gets turned in like Linguini like that, and I got $1 million, I love the game of football, but bro, you almost took my leg out for good. I could have been like Christopher Reed. I'm good. I'm gone.
Yeah, that you played the game. It's not only a physical, you have to come over that, but it's also a mental. You don't trust your body anymore. Absolutely. It takes time. Absolutely. When you step on the field. You don't like Lamar Jackson right now, what he's going through. He don't run as fast as he used to anymore. You can see he's doubting his ability, so it's like it plays that. You have to be able to gain trust in your injury and in the part of your body that got hurt to be able to do what you used to do before the injury. And that takes time to trust yourself.
I truly do believe that what's his name in Baltimore?
Lamar Jackson?
I think Lamar Jackson needs to go.
Wow.
And here's the thing. I don't want to see this, but I'm very fearful that Lamar Jackson could go to Oakland. Go to Vegas, to the Raiders.
I think he needs a fresh start. And I also think the one in Washington, Jason Daniels, I think he's going down the RG3 road. His career is looking like RG3. I think he might have a short career with the injuries that he's had so far. You know, he's running a lot. He's getting hurt a lot. His arm, his knee. I think he's going down the RG3 road. I hate to say it.
I don't want to say that because I'm a huge Lamar Jackson fan. I like watching him on the field, but I feel that offense is not the right system for him. Playing in Baltimore is not the right area for him. He needs to come out West Coast, and the only West Coast team I can really see with is the Las Vegas Raiders. But I hate to see him with the Las Vegas Raiders because if they get another wide receiver, they already have a decent offensive line. They're a left tackle away from being something special on that offense with a quarterback like him.
I think you could put him on a team like Minnesota. Can you imagine? He starts, J.J. McCarthy sits and watches him, and he's up there, and he has the receivers that Minnesota has. Jordan Jefferson, Addison.
Hell no, I don't want to see that. No,
exactly. You see what I'm talking about? That'll change the whole dynamic right there. You know, then you got them in the same league as Green Bay. You got them in the same league as the Chicago Bears. That'll improve that team dramatically.
That's
indoor. Exactly.
That's indoor. And people don't think about that. That plays a huge significant part on a quarterback's career if they're indoor or outdoor majority of the year.
Exactly.
Yo, brother. Hey, where you from? I'm sorry.
Brooklyn, New York.
My bad. Brooklyn, what up? Hey, brother. I appreciate you. We definitely gonna talk again, my brother.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on. You have a blessed night. Happy holidays, and you enjoy your Christmas.
Happy holidays, brother. Yo, hold on. I got more people coming through. CG Ruler. What's happening, brother?
What's up, man? Coming from the No Town, Fresno. What's up, bro?
What's happening with you? Are you at work right now?
Yeah, got a little bit of time, bro. I can just pop in for 10 minutes before I start.
Okay, quick question for you. How do you feel about this Chicago Bears defense?
The thing with the Chicago Bears defense is their run defense is really Swiss cheese, bro. If we can get Christian McCaffrey going like you saw the previous games, bro, I'm kind of like looking at them as similar to the Niners run defense a little bit. They got that Swiss cheese. They got those type of plays where you could actually have your field day on running the ball towards them, bro. I had to watch a lot of games and tapes, bro. My family's happen to be Bears fans, bro. And one of the main weaknesses is their run defense, bro. One of the weakest links.
So do you see Christian McCaffrey rushing for 100 yards?
Possibly 100 yards, but I can see Robinson getting between 40 to 50 yards on those run plays, bro. On like he'll probably get like maybe like 10 something carries and get somewhere in between 40 or something yards. But I think McCaffrey's going to get like up to 100 yards. Because if you look at what happened last week against Green Bay, bro, I think they almost gave up 200 yards on the ground, bro.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I actually do believe if Brian Robinson Jr. gets 30 to 50 yards rushing, the 49ers are going to breeze this game with ease.
It's like if you watch their previous games, bro, that's one of their weakest links. Their secondaries are a little bit suspect because they got some guys who kind of like, you know, they kind of have their moments, bro, but like some of the parts of their defense is kind of similar to our defense a little bit because they are a suspect defense. The only difference is they have better pass rush. Their pass rush are a little bit better, but their defense as a unit, bro, it's a bend don't break.
Hold on. Chris Taylor says, I think Kyle's overworking CMC. CG, what do you feel about that? Do you think Kyle's overworking Christian McCaffrey this season?
Absolutely, bro. I just don't understand why we can't split carries with Robinson or try to get Garendo a little bit touches, bro. Like, I want to see Christian McCaffrey as fresh and healthy as possible. We're going to need him for the playoffs. If you want to use McCaffrey throughout the playoffs, I don't care, bro. Just try to give him some breather for maybe a game or two, bro.
I completely agree with both of y'all on that. And this is just okay, real quick, I'm putting on my foil hat. Conspiracy moment. My conspiracy moment is that Kyle is trying to force feed Christian McCaffrey into the Hall of Fame by him having 2 seasons back to back of 1,000 rushing, 1,000 receiving. It kind of forces the Hall of Fame to really put him on that ballot, to really, when he's retired and done, to say he has a chance to be into the Hall of Fame. That's my tinfoil hat of conspiracy of why he's force feeding him this right now.
Because he is using CMC like a Deebo Samuel was, bro. We've overused Deebo Samuel in different ways. I think this is the year you're seeing like how Kyle is evolving his offense, bro. He has to have somebody similar, bro. Why do you think he moved on from Deebo? Because he found his next guy. So that's the closest to what you get to a Deebo Samuel was Christian McCaffrey, bro. Everybody kept saying they're very similar in different ways. You can use them in different kind of ways, bro. But like to answer some of those other people's comment section, dude. Like, yeah, dude. I look at the game and I see how the Bears are playing, bro. Like Caleb Williams, he can hold on to the ball a little longer, bro. But his completion percentage, it can be like risky with this guy. But he's kind of made the least mistakes. But there's times he kind of like throws it off a little bit. That's the thing about Caleb Williams. But he's phenomenal to watch, you know. But looking at the injury reports, bro, they're not going to have Romo Doomsday out there. They're not going to have Luther Burden out there, from my understanding. But what we have to worry about is their tight ends. Their tight ends are going to be a little bit of a problem because they got Loveland, Komets. I think you have to slow down their running game, bro, because they got 2 good running backs. If you want to beat this Bears team, you got to take away the running game and try to force Caleb to beat us.
So we're expecting Alfred Collins to be run stopping with CJ West.
We got to have those guys step up big time. I just think slowing down their running game will be key because that will force Caleb Williams to do more, bro. And when he does a lot, bro, he tends to make mistakes.
Absolutely. And the crazy part is that if the 49ers can get a jump on the scoreboard, 14, 21, and around that cusp, they're going to have to force him to pass that ball. And I think the 49ers need to do whatever it takes to get ahead as soon as possible and bring back the old terminology, quick 6, and get above 14 points to make them have to pass the ball. If we can get into that type of game, we're solid, we're good.
Yeah, you got to at least get on a good score with them because like what happened in Green Bay, bro, if it wasn't for the recovery onside kick, bro, I think Green Bay would have won. There's just no way. If you're up by 2 touchdowns, bro, no way Chicago's coming back. It's just not going to happen, bro. Yeah, we don't have the best pass rushers and all that because it's all depleted, injuries aside. But did you see how Green Bay was able to neutralize them a little bit?
Yes, at the same time, they're also playing in the cold. That's such a mental
playing in California type of weather is a little different than playing over there in that cold weather, bro. So last time we played them, we did beat the brakes out of them. But let's be honest, we are playing with different players now. We're playing with younger players, and they're playing hot. You know, both hot teams, both competing for the number 1 seed, bro. So you want to – I think it's possible. Hey, it may sound crazy, but we might see a preview of the NFC Championship game with the Niners and Bears. I think it's got potential.
Here's the thing. I pray to God it's that and not – I don't want to see Philadelphia. I got to be honest with you. I
want to see Philadelphia. I want to see Philadelphia at our stadium so we can beat them at Levi Stadium and we don't have no excuses. Bro, they're not that scary, bro. I've watched the Eagles. They're like, come on, man. They beat the Raiders and Commanders, bro. Is that what we're afraid of?
I play this. I look at that wide receiver core for the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm honest with myself. I don't think we have the manpower in the secondary that can keep up with Philadelphia's wide receivers.
I think we got the guys to hold up and limit the plays, but when I look at Philadelphia, bro, all you got to do is slow down on Barkley, bro. Take Barkley out of the equation. Try to force Jalen Hurts to do what he usually does, bro. If you put him in, if you limit his production, bro, they tend to fold, bro. But watching the last 2 games, come on, man. This is the Commanders and Raiders, bro. Are we that scared of this team, bro? They were falling a little bit apart, man.
Okay, I'm gonna play this. They still, for the NFC Championship game, I don't want to see Philadelphia. In my opinion, I would much rather see the Bears. Much rather see the Bears. I want the most easiest situation.
Okay,
I don't want no struggle.
Okay, if you want the easiest path, bro, this may sound like an unpopular decision, but I would rather go play in Seattle because that's where Purdy wins at. Dude, he's never lost in Seattle. That would be the best storyline, bro. I don't even care if Seattle gets number 1 seed or not, bro. If we can play them over there, but I'd rather get the first round bye.
But if you want the as well, ice bath. Everybody gets a brand new ice bath because they're going to need it for that bye.
Yeah, and I think the tougher team we're probably going to face, like, this may sound like a bold take, but I think we might even have to see Chicago in the conference. But maybe we might play Philadelphia if they somehow pull a miracle and beat the Rams. Then I can see that. I think, okay, I'm going to be really straight up honest with you. The only team that may concern me the most is probably the Rams because they got the firepower to keep up with us. But I think when you look, because if I'm going to be honest with you, if I had to choose between the Eagles or the Rams to play in the playoffs, I'd probably take the Eagles right now. Because I'm just not, dude, the Eagles just don't scare me. But if you look at how the Rams are, bro, they got a firepower offense. Their defense is very capable of making plays, bro. I don't know if you want to play this team, bro. Stafford has been shredding opposing players, bro. You don't want to play this Stafford right now. Would you rather play Jalen Hurts or would you rather play Stafford? Come on. Pick your poison, bro.
When you say it like that, my poison would much rather be Philadelphia in that sense. You're right. That's just I'm just matchup for matchup. 6'4" wide receiver, 6'3" wide receiver, 6'2" wide receiver.
But you got one of the best route runners and Devontae Adams and Puka, bro. And I hate the Rams, bro. They match up. They give us the most problems right now, bro. Like, I may say crap about the Rams, but I'm gonna be straight up honest, bro. They offense match up towards our. We may have to. It may be too much to overcome, but if we play Philadelphia, bro, I'm not worried about them. Like, if I had to give you a team that concerns me in the playoffs, it's got to be the Rams.
The Rams, okay.
The rest, I don't, dude. I'm not even scared of Seattle like that, bro. Like the rest of the 6 teams, I'm not even concerned about, bro. Like Carolina Panthers, is that who we're gonna play? I ain't scared of them. Sheesh, playing JV football team over there. Yeah, let me guess. If we play Tampa Bay, they're already broken and depleted. Nobody wants to play for Todd Bowles no more. They probably want to quit for this guy. I mean, Philadelphia Eagles, they are who we thought they are, bro. They are declining. They don't have that physicality defense like last year. They are not the same. Barkley's not at the level as he was last year. You're seeing their decline. Jalen Hurts is actually kind of hurting himself in a different way, bro. So I'm not worried about them. But when I look at Seattle, Sam Darnold, bro, am I scared of Sam Darnold on the big stage? Hell no. And their defense is a little depleted right now, too. So then you look at another team, right? You see, I'm not scared of the freaking Packers. We own those guys, bro. I can sleep if we were to play Green Bay right now in the playoffs. I sleep okay.
You're a better man than me.
Dude, I'm telling you, that's the only team I'm worried is the Rams, bro. They present more of a challenge than us.
Okay. So, with that being said, what do you think the score? Wait, I kind of want to wait to ask you that question.
I like how Papi Chulo kind of says it, bro. I hope you're right. I hope this Ram starts to be overrated because I'm scared of Stafford in that offense, bro. I'm straight up honest. But yeah, Panthers are good. I'll give them their credit, bro. But if we play them again, how good are they going to be, bro? We beat them at our bad day.
Interceptions is real. Them interceptions were real.
Yeah, but it was on our bad day, and we still beat them.
The way I look
at it, I got you on a good one right there. I'm telling you straight up, bro. I'm speaking facts, bro. Like, okay, Carolina's good. They low-key good, but come on, man. We weren't playing at our best that day. If we play like we did against the Colts, bro, you think the Panthers are going to play up to that level? Hell no.
So tell me, how many yards do you think DeAndre Swift has against the 49ers?
How many yards do you think Swift's going to have against that Niners defense?
Yeah, rushing. Does he break 1,000 against the 49ers?
He might be able to, but I think what's going to be kind of crazy is they're going to try to like expose our pass defense, bro. They're going to try exactly what the Colts did and other teams. They're going to run the ball, but then they're going to forget about running the ball. I think he's probably going to have him between like maybe 40 to 50 yards on the ground. Then you're going to see it with Mononga also. But I think they're going to rely more on Caleb, bro. I think that's how it's going to work because we're probably going to limit those run yards and they're going to force feed on Caleb to throw the ball more. And if Caleb throws the ball more, he tends to make mistakes or he tends to hold on the ball or he tries to look for somebody. Sometimes he makes the craziest throws you've ever seen. And sometimes you'd be like shaking your head like, what the heck?
Okay.
I mean, I think it's going to be more of a passing game at this point because I think we'll probably limit the plays, but you're going to see some runs here and there. But I don't know, man.
I don't know. DJ Moore, I like DJ Moore. I think DJ Moore is going to have a solid game. And as long as we can make sure that we're putting a spy on him, we got to make sure that he doesn't have anything over top because DJ Moore can blow the coverage.
Yeah, DJ Moore is pretty much the best weapon right now because they don't have Roma Doomsday. They don't have Little Debo, which we call Luther Burden in Chicago. I guess they have their little gadget player. They have two good tight ends. So that's going to be your only – I think outside of DJ Moore, you have to deal with their two tight ends. And I think that might be the only challenge. But we've dealt with the Colts tight ends. So what's the difference?
That's true. That is very, very true. That is very true.
The only difference is Caleb is more mobile than Phillip Rivers, but he holds on to the ball at times, bro. Doesn't know when to get rid of the ball when he has to.
I'm ready for this game. I ain't gonna lie. I'm ready for this.
Oh,
game.
you have Luther Burden coming back?
When does he though?
Like, is he coming back? Because I'm hearing that Romo Doomsday ain't going to play. I don't know if this is true, bro, because I'm hearing it from Bears fans or people in general, bro. I've heard Luther Burden is considered 50-50. If he plays, he's probably not going to be at the full strength of what he was before the injury. Okay. So he said, okay, but that's still something that, like, you have to look at it more like Romo Doomsday, bro. He's their go-to guy, but DJ Moore's kind of been consistent for them lately. So you're gonna have to mostly focus on DJ Moore more because he's that go-to guy. Luther Burden is technically like your gadget receiver because he can be your yak guy. He's like your little Debo. Like he might do some sweet plays here and there, but I don't know how the Bears utilize him. But I think they're trying to use him more like Jameson Williams or something like that. Just like how the Lions do.
Does the Bears cover the spread?
Do they cover the spread? I think this game's going to be pretty close, man. I think we'll go win by 4 points. Yeah, I think it's going to cover the spread. We'll win by 4 points on this matchup.
That would be so nice.
Dude, look, dude, that's the only path to our to the playoffs, bro. Is as long as we don't have to deal with the Rams. You know, I think the rest of the teams, I'm not that worried. Dude, if we get Packers, I'll sleep like a baby.
Oh man, I'm this one game has me so amped. Like, I'm ready. Like, I'm amped for this game like I was versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. I was up for those. Wouldn't
it be kind of hilarious if the Packers knocked off the Rams out of the playoffs? That would be freaking crazy, bro. I've seen crazy stuff happen, bro.
Anything can happen on any given Sunday. Everybody's on you about the whole Rams. I ain't gonna lie, they're on you about the Rams.
Hey, Chulo's just saying it, man. Don't sweat it. Okay, man. I hope so. I hope I don't have to sweat about it, man. I don't even know what team he goes for. I think he's a Panthers fan. I don't know what team he goes for.
I don't know, but hey.
Oh God, Jimmy G. Hey, so you're predicting Stafford's gonna miss time? Oh no, bro. Oh God, bro, you're killing me.
I wish,
bro, but it didn't. Like, I don't know. We'll see, man. I think any other playoff game is going to be nerve-wracking because you don't know until you find out. But if we were playing Packers, I don't know, man. It's like they're falling apart before our eyes too. So
I just feel like, how do I say? I feel like when it comes to this game, Kyle Shanahan needs to dial up the perfect offensive script. The first 15 to 30 plays need to be perfect.
Yeah, he's gonna have to
talk Jags versus the Niners in the Super Bowl. Fuck no.
I think the realistic Super Bowl that I've kind of thought in my own head that I think is a very possibility is the 49ers at Patriots, because you're looking at two historic franchises. It's kind of something you want to see, bro. You want to see two respectable franchises with a huge history. But you're going to see a young up-and-coming quarterback like Drake May. You're already seeing a proven head coach like Mike Vrabel get his first appearance as a head coach, right? Then you get Shanahan a third time the charm appearance where he finally gets over the hump, but you get Brock Purdy to silence the doubts, or you get one of those kind of matchups. You get that first round pick versus the last pick. You get Kyle Shanahan versus Mike Vrabel. And that would be like a good matchup. Or the Broncos.
Denver.
Man, dude. I got a lot of Bronco friends, bro. That would be something to watch. Yeah, that would be a good one.
I would like to see the Broncos. I would love to see the Broncos and the Niners in the Super Bowl. That would be nice. That would be fire.
But I wouldn't mind the Patriots.
Tell me why.
Because they're still a young, inexperienced team. If they get red hot in the playoffs, and they're gonna be like how the Bengals were and those other teams were, bro. They're gonna choke on the big stage. Broncos are a team that has a good defense, dude. I don't think it matters what kind of offense we have, bro, because Denver's got one of the top defense. They got the best pass rushers, bro. They lead the lead in sacks, bro. I don't know. I would rather take the Patriots.
I don't know. I either game, I can see the 49ers dominating and winning. Either game. Like, honestly, I can see the 49ers dominating either or. Like, I really don't see no one stopping this high-power offense when we're clicking on all cylinders. That's without Ricky P.
Without Ricky P, but I think there's a good chance he might play this week because he went practicing limited time. Kittle was, like, resting. I think CMC was resting for veteran purposes and all that. Yeah, man, like, why are some of you guys in the comment section always surprised that I say the word bro, man? That's always been my phrase, bro. I mean, any other video I said bro on a different occasion, man. I guess you could say I'm the Vince Russo, man, if y'all want to call me that. Go ahead. I'll give you permission, bro. Or Zach Ryder. Woo, 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 bro.
Oh, my God.
You know it.
CG, it's always a pleasure having you, my brother. It's always a pleasure, brother, to have you on here.
Yeah, bro. But hey, we could do the show every other Tuesday, man. I'm up for it, bro. I thought since you were live, you wanted to send a link. I decided to jump in for a quick minute, man.
I appreciate you coming through. I opened it live for everyone. I want to talk to people and, have a good conversation. You definitely did the damn thing, brother.
Yeah, pretty much, man. But like everybody else, man, if y'all want the catchphrase woo woo, bro, you know it, man. I'll give you that catchphrase if y'all want something better than bro, man. Woo woo woo, bro, you know it. There you go. That should be a catchphrase.
I hope somebody click that up. Somebody clip that up and send that to me.
Woo woo, bro, you know it.
Brother,
see, that's funny.
Huh?
See how funny I don't even have to try to be funny, bro. I just think of different ways how to get creative.
CG, brother, I'm going to talk to you later. I'm about to get up off of here.
All right, man. Sounds good, my guy. Catch you later, man. For everybody else, thank y'all for checking in, bro. But hey, they put in the comments, bro. That's legendary shit, bro. And for the chats, woo woo, bro. I'm out.
There you go. Yo, CG Ruthless, always a pleasure. I hope y'all screenshot it. I hope y'all following him. He is hilarious. He is a woo, whatever. woo, whatever that was. Yo. So real quick, I got a couple of things to say. I have a couple of things to say. Okay. Hear me out very clearly. This game against the Bears is must-see TV. I don't know where y'all will be. I'm hoping some of y'all don't have to work for this game. I need all of y'all to be watching this game thoroughly, okay? Thoroughly. I need all of y'all who can go to the game, go to the game. This is must-see TV. This is the biggest game of the year, and it's important for all 49er faithful to be in attendance. Now, I will not be in attendance because I have a 100-inch TV that I'm going to watch it from my comfort of my home with some liquor, and I'm going to have a good time. And I'm going to be taking notes and stats to be able to talk to all of y'all, okay? CG Rufus came in the comments and said, woo. Hold on. I'm posting it. I'm posting it. Woo, 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 bro. You know it. Oh my gosh. You guys have been nothing but pure amazing. Is there any more comments? Anything else we need to talk about? Let me know right now in the comments. Anything else we need to talk about, discuss? Anything else? TikTok, I see y'all. Give me the 2,000 likes, 2,000 hearts. Let me know right now. Can y'all do it? 2,000 right now. There's a couple of y'all in here. Let's see if y'all can give me the 2,000 of them things right now. Let's see. Anything else? Anything else? Yo, Merry Christmas to all of y'all. I forgot to say that. Y'all have families, y'all have loved ones, y'all have kids, y'all have girlfriends, y'all have prostitutes, y'all got wives. Merry Christmas to every single one of y'all, because y'all could be hanging out with your kids in the garage, could be hanging out with your wife or your prostitute, your hooker, whatever, but you guys are spending that time watching my black ass talk about 49er football. So I appreciate all of y'all for doing that. I really do appreciate it. I love y'all. I thank y'all for tuning in. Bang, bang, Niner gang, all that good stuff. So please.